What is up, guys? James here from the Light of Riga YouTube channel, and in this video we're going to be doing the weekly reading for the week of December 20th through December 26th. Here we go, folks. It's the winter solstice. Everyone's been looking forward to this time, and I don't know what's going to happen. I don't think much is going to happen in 3D. I think it's going to be a lot like the 2012 shift, where there was a huge energetic shift, but nothing actually happened in the physical world. That's kind of what I think, but what do I know? I think maybe 2020 has a few tricks left up its sleeve. I can't say, but I'm excited for it. I set my intention for 5D New Earth, and that's where I'm going. So, but it's been crazy. Like last week, in fact, the last couple of weeks have been a lot of shadow work, and it really feels like we're being prepped. Or at least I am being prepped to really take the highest vibration possible into this winter solstice, into 2021. So, I've been going through a lot of stuff, and it's just been shooting up to the surface. So it's been a crazy week. I'd be interested in knowing if you've felt the same way, if a lot of shadow issues have been coming up for you as well. So let me know in the comment section how these past few weeks have been for you, because I'm just curious if maybe it's just me, right? It could be just me and the life events I'm going through, but I do have a feeling it's the energies of this eclipse time, of this portal that's open. Anyway, just wanted to say that look at this. I've got some fade-in quartzes in my shop. I've never worked with these before. I don't know what they do. I haven't really read up on them too much. I kind of want to just see what it does on my own, right? I could read about the quartz, the fading quartz, and hear what other people have to say about it, but I kind of want to just experiment and see what happens. And I got a bunch of these, so if you're interested in fading quartz, let me know. Yeah, just put a comment. I'll get in touch with you, because I got a bunch of these. You got this crack running down the middle. I gotta learn about these. I honestly don't know much about them, because that's kind of what I do. Like in my Etsy shop, I like to stock crystals that I've never worked with before, just to see what they're all about. But also, I have a lot of crystals that I do work with. So, anyway, we're gonna be using the Pirate's Tarot today. Arr, Vasti. But before we do that, I'd like to do our little singing bowl meditation tradition. So if you would like to skip this part, do so now. If you want to hear the bowls, then close your eyes, take a few deep breaths, and let's get into it. Alright. Channel the spirit of McConaughey. I'm ready to go. Actually, I should channel the spirit of Depp, because we're doing the Pirate's Tarot. Arr! So the first card we're going to look at is this one, and it represents the overall energy of this upcoming week as we move towards the solstice. And we've got the Three of Swords. Give me a moment with this card. One thing I should mention about this Pirates Tarot, it's not RWS. So I have to read intuitively. And the message I got from this card is that it's time for us to climb. It feels like, it really did for me, and this is just bringing my personal experience into things, it feels like Spirit, or whatever you want to call it, knocked me back some pegs. Right? Knocked me down to reality. And in these last couple of weeks. And now it's time for me, for us, humanity, for you individually, me individually, but for all of us together to climb back up again. And what I see here is that we're not alone in this, right? Spirit is guiding us, it's watching us, it's making sure we don't fall. And so this week is going to be about ascending, climbing, reaching higher levels than you thought you could be at, or you could go to. This guy is determined, right? He's going to the top of this ship. He's not going to let anything stop him. And I think that's going to be the energy of this week. So whatever your goal is this week, I think it's going to happen. It's going to be materialized, okay? Because the energy is going to support whatever work you want to do. I think what the feeling I'm getting is whatever you want to accomplish this week, you're going to have the drive, the tenacity, the ideas, the energy to get it done. So a very promising card here, even though it's the Three of Swords, which is traditionally not a good card. We're in pirate land now, so let's move on over to this card, which represents what to hold on to this upcoming week. We've got the Ten of Cups. Give me a moment with this card. That was probably self-explanatory. Yeah, hold on to those good vibes, those good emotions, right? Don't let the governments bring you down, okay? That's what they're trying to do. But we're star seeds, we're light workers, we're advanced beings. We're not going to let a few news stories that are made up slow us down and stop us from manifesting 5D New Earth. And that's the feeling I'm getting here. This is 5D New Earth. Look at these guys. This is what life is supposed to be about. Celebrating with other people, enjoying life, rainbows, and liquor, I guess the rum if you're a pirate, but this could be clean water if you're not a pirate, right? Whatever this is happiness. This is maintaining a high vibration. And I think that's the message here, is maintain your high vibration this week despite everything, in spite of everything, right? Doesn't matter what's going on in the world. It should not affect your energy, your vibration. Maintain a high vibe. That was a pretty self-explanatory one, right? Because we're creating, right? The portal is open. We are creating right now, and we're setting the intentions for where we want this planet to go this week, right? This is huge. So you got to stay high vibe. We want to create from the highest possible timeline, and you're going to do that by maintaining the light that you have the ability to hold despite the darkness that surrounds us. All right, let's go into this card, which represents what to let go of this week. And we've got the Seven of Pentacles. Does this seem a little blurry to you? I don't know. Alright, give me a moment with this card. I don't know. To me, this guy represents the old ways, right? The old ways is to sacrifice yourself, sacrifice your hopes, your dreams, your wants, your desires, so that you can create a lot of stuff, so you can make a lot of money. It's safety and security, air quotes, right? And you're all alone in this little boat, right? Which really shouldn't be floating. It's not going to float forever. Because you're weighed down by all this stuff that you're trying to accumulate. This is the old way. This is what we thought was the dream, right? We were told this is the dream. Collect a bunch of stuff. Fill your house that you own with a bunch of stuff, and you'll be happy. But the reality here is that this guy's going to sink because of all this gold that he's amassed, and the sharks are going to eat him. And the sharks can represent anything, right? What's going to eat you, right? So I think what this card is saying is move away from old paradigms. What you thought was the right way before might not be the right way moving forward. And I think that you really have to think about that. And that's something to really think about. What old habits do you have that aren't in alignment, that aren't going to jive with New Earth, right? We are going up here. We're moving on up to the east side. And we want to bring fun, love, and celebration with us. We do not want to bring material items that are going to weigh us down. So what material items are weighing you down, both literally and metaphorically? something to think about this week, because the sharks are waiting. They're not going anywhere. They smell lunch and they are hungry. So that's the reading. Let's take a gander. This is a big week for a lot of us, right? So let's take a gander at an oracle deck. We're going to look at the Wally's World Oracle, because I have it here. I have this close by on my tarot table at all times. And we're going to ask it what overall message it has for us this upcoming week. If you like this deck, you can check it out at kittenswaitstarot.com. And she's got these for sale. She made these with the help of her community, and she did a great job. I love this deck a lot. So as an intuitive reader, it really forces me to dive into my intuition to get the messages out. So what overall message for us this upcoming week? All right, what do we got here? We got a city with lights. Give me a moment with this card. Oh, dude, I would not have expected this message. The message here is that you never sleep. Your consciousness is always awake and working. So to me, this card is talking about the dream state. Right, the way I got to the message is, it's night's descending on this city, but this city's lights are going to be on all night, right? And that's sort of the way humans are. It's like, though your body powers down for the night, your consciousness is just starting to explore. And so I think what this card is saying is that remember that we don't just manifest, we don't just create, we don't just embody an energy while we're awake. We're also doing the same thing while we're sleeping. In fact, while we're sleeping, we can delve deep. We can extract more profound messages. We can do more serious energy work while we're asleep, because we're unencumbered by our physical bodies, by our ego minds. So dream work could be very important this week, right? If you are holding negative ideas, negative energies subconsciously, if you're holding on to those subconsciously, maybe they don't really appear in your waking life, but they will definitely appear in your dream state. And so the dream state's a very important way to tune into yourself and see what you really believe and what you're really creating, what you're really manifesting. So odd message from this card, but that's why I love this deck so much. It gives some very unique messages that you have to work for. So I love it. So that is the week this week. Very cool. I want to thank you all for watching. Remember, put in the comment section how these last few weeks have affected you. I'm really interested to just know if it's just me or if it's the energies of the cosmos coming down on us. So let me know that in the comment section. Check out my Etsy shop if you're into crystals, or if you want a tarot reading from me. I offer tarot readings there. And also check out my course at the Leon Mystery School at kittenswaitstarot.com. There'll be a link in the description down below. It's a 4-week course where I basically teach you the basics of crystals all the way on up to learning how to program them with your own specific intentions. So very interesting. If you're into crystals, go check that out. Link in the description. And that's going to do it for me today. I hope you guys have a wonderful week. It's an exciting week. We're heading towards New Earth, friends. And it's just, there's nothing better than this. This has never happened. Okay, we're living in crazy times that have never happened to the human race before, and you're part of it. So make sure that your part that you're contributing is a positive one. I love you all. Have a great week. Leave a like if you enjoyed this. Happy taroting. Peace.